Hi, welcome back to my channel. My name is Laura, and today I am sharing a flip through of my journal that I made from cards. These are my kids' bar mitzvah cards that I found in my closet, and I decided to make a junk journal out of it. So this one is Naomi's, and this one's Justin's. So it's a stack of cards that I'm going to repurpose and dejunk and make a beautiful journal. I already did Victoria's, so I'm going to share you the flip through of it. This is Naomi's cards and envelopes that I had from the bar mitzvah, and it's going to turn into a really nice journal. So the idea I got this from was from Jennibellie, and I really like how it turned out. So let's share Victoria's journal. This is Victoria's journal. I love this little girl. The card looks like this. This is the original card. Naomi had the same one, which I'm probably going to use for her front of a card. So I cut this up and used the girl for the front cover. I also used the words on the front cover. And then I binded this 7 signatures in here, and I bound it and I put some beads to bind it together. I really like how it turned out. So pretty. I used beads to write her name so I know whose journal it is. And yeah, so that's how it's bound together. I put this headband on it to close it. So yeah, so this comes off. And yeah, I'm just gonna flip through really quickly of what it looks like inside. So this is a card here. These are all made out of cards and some paper. So this is the full card. This is a card that I didn't alter. This is the regular card, and then I put like 3 signatures, 3 cards in each signature. So this is the original, and it's sewn in here with beads on the spine. So here, as I covered up the back of this card, so here is so she can journal and write something. This is also covered with paper as well. This is the back of one of the cards. And I took an envelope and I didn't put anything in it, but she could stuff stuff in here. I glued this to the back of one of the, that's the first signature. This is the next one. I covered up this one. It said bat mitzvah. I just covered that up. She could write whatever she wants on there. This is the back of the card. Yeah, this one says bat mitzvah. I'm like, I could cover that up, but I left it as is. Lots of journaling spaces. This is the back of the card. This is a really pretty card that she received, and I left the journaling that she got from the person who she got this from. I thought that was interesting. This is just paper that I covered up. And then this is a nice thing from another card. I cut it out. This is from my mother and my father. They wrote a little thing to her, and I put it in here. So I still kept some of her writing. I covered this up, and I covered this up. This was part of another card that I just stuck on there. This is the bar mitzvah card. Then she got birthday cards as well. So that's the birthday from a friend. And I just like this. Look at this, all this stuff you could journal on. She could use it and write things in it. So yeah, so empty. I left that there because this is her best friend. So I left that in there. And then this is one of her other friends. I covered this up, the back of the cards. Covered this up, and I left this as is. This is a cousin, but I really like how this flips out. She could write on here, And then I added another envelope here so she could put whatever she wants. And then that's another, look, she got 2 cards the same with the butterfly. And I just covered anything up. Some of them I left. So this is congratulations. So I left some of the writing if there was any writing. Yeah, otherwise I covered it up so she could have some journaling spots. And I just covered this up with paper. This flips out. And this I covered with paper. This flips out. A lot of flip outs. Covered this up. There was something here. I covered that up. This opens up. So lots of journaling. Look how that, like, nobody even wrote on that card. I covered this up with paper. This, lots of flip outs. Covered this up. I covered this up. Lots of flip outs. I left this. This is the other grandma and grandpa. They wrote something in the card and I cut it out and stuck it on there. So you got their handwriting in there. And then one of my friends wrote them a nice poem. This was printed in one of her cards and I stuck it in the back here. And then I used another card to cover the back here. And that's it. So I really like how this turned out. I haven't even shown this to her yet, but I'm going to be making 2 more. I finished Naomi's book. I went with the same card that I did on Victoria's because I love the image. And I put that on the front. I put a little brad on the charm thing. I did the words here. I did the closure. This is a headband from the Dollar Tree. So this just closed the book up. And on the side, I did green and pink and yellow beads. And this is Naomi's book. I tried to put Naomi's in there. Somehow it's not sitting correctly. I think I should have used smaller beads, but I really like how the beads came out. Anyway, let's do a flip through of what I have in here. She had kind of the same type of cards that Victoria had, but she did have some other ones that were different than Victoria's. So let's open up and share. So Victoria had the same exact card, so I put it in the beginning. It says, days like these go down in history as the absolute best ever. And it's a very hard card, so the book is made as a card as well, and I covered with fabric. I ran out of fabric tack, and I wound up using Fabric Fusion. I didn't really like this one. It's kind of like you could see it more. I like the fabric tack, so I'm going to order that from Amazon because the Fabric Fusion is just too liquidy for me. So let's continue on. Okay, so it says, Bar Mitzvah Girl, you are truly gifted. I added a little bird to the thing. And yeah, so this is blank. Now, the reason I left it blank is because I can, my daughter can journal in here, whatever she wants. And that's why I left it blank. And then here, I covered this up. And she is a creative person, so I added creativity is magic, and this is a sticker I got from Dollar Tree, and this is the string, and look, empty, so yes. And then it also covered the back, and it's all about you, and I put the bird. I put bird and butterflies throughout this book, and also some art. My daughter likes to draw, and I figured she could draw on these pages. So here is, she's unique, and here is the green and the blue, and yeah, and the yellow. So this one, she had a dog one in here, and then a blank, and then beautiful butterfly paper here. It says live, laugh, love. And then I left the journaling from her friend, so you can see it, and yeah. And then also on here, there's another friend. I cut it out from another card. I stuck it in here. I only kept the words that were like a lot. And then this one I just kept Kate there. Yes, I mean, if my daughter wants to cover up, she can. And then I covered this page up and used on a card that I cut up. She had a card that said Bravo and some other things, and I just cut it up and used it as a embellishment throughout the book. And here is gold and bar mitzvah. She had a lot of like gold, orange, and yellow cards. And so it says Mazel Tov. And then here's another goldish card. Yeah. And I kept that. And then I covered up this thing. It says, there was a gift card here. I covered it up. And I put this little thing here so she could journal. And I used some washi tape to put that there. So it's a tab. And then on the back here is a pocket. I put a card here. So you could stick things in it if she wants to. It's just an envelope that she had, and I stuck in there. And then this one says, be proud of yourself, everyone else is. And it opens up like this. I covered up the name so she could journal whatever she wants. And then on the back here is part of a card and a sticker from the Dollar Tree. And I just covered it up so she can do whatever she wants with it. Mazel Tov. And then this she could write in here, and this is the Mazel Tov again, and this opens up, so lots of emptiness here. Most of our cards, like here's the name of the person who gave it to her, but look at this, look at that journaling spot, nice. And then here is part of that other card that I cut up. It had wow on it, and I just used my scraps and made some green and yellow and blue. And also here's from the Dollar Tree. This is part of the card that I cut up, the squares that were in the card, and I thought it would be great for embellishments. And then this is the back. I had a sticker from the Dollar Tree. It says love often, and I figured she could, laugh often, and she can journal about something funny. And this is congratulations. I love all the sequins on this card. And on the inside, I made it into an envelope so she could stick stuff in there. And then today is the Celebrating You in the purple. So this is lots of purple here and pink. And I covered this up. It says good times, so she could write something that's good, like a gratitude type thing. Again, look, all emptiness. And the back, here it is, greatest artist. I put this is from the Dollar Tree, and I love that. And my daughter loves to draw, and as you can see, I used artist a lot. This opens up. I put some butterflies. I covered this up, that spot, so she could journal all around it. I love these little flippy things. And here is another butterfly. And I cut up the paper and just stuck it on there for journaling. I left some of the words from some of the cards in there. Here's another square from that square card that I had. Mazel Tov. And then this is with the inside. She could decorate that whatever she wants. Mazel Tov. Look at this green. And I put a bird in the middle, and here's another square from that card. So that card that I cut up went throughout the whole book. So, and then here I made a pocket. I cut up one of the cards. This is a pocket here and an envelope here. I have a tab that, this is part of the card that I cut up. And I put a little washi tape on the top, and look, it's blank on the back, so she could journal on that. So that's tucked in here. And then also the pocket here has part of the card that I cut up. And the back has blank, so she can journal on it. Yeah. So I thought that was really cool. Out of one card, I got that. It was a big card, and it didn't fit in here. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to cut it up and use it throughout this page here. And this card also, I cut off the bottom because it was too big. And I liked the image. And here I also made it a pocket so she could put something in there. It's a tight pocket, but she could put like a tab or something in there. And then on the back there's another envelope here that I glued. The envelope was super big, so what I did was I cut the envelope in half. So I used it half on this page and half on this side. And I was still able to use the envelope and use pockets. And this is from the Dollar Tree. I thought it matched nicely, the butterfly. And then just going on, not a lot of blank page. This was the bottom of that card. I pulled it off the bottom of this card. And then I thought it was great because it flips up and she could put something in there. And I put a tab here for the washi tape. And I put the bird. And this is funny because it looks like he has a yarmulke on his head. Anyway, so that's that. And then I love this, so I had to use this within the book. And then this is words from from her grandmother. And I had to include that, and I cut up the card so it would fit in here. So I got the words, the card, I added a butterfly from the Dollar Tree, and I thought it really matched nicely. And this is the back of the one of the cards, and this is the end of the book. So yeah, it is done. Now to work on my son's. I have a stack, and he has totally different cards, so this is his stack. And I can't wait to delve into here and see what I make out of this. So stay tuned. So today I finished Justin's album. This is all made out of cards. This is from his bar mitzvah. I cut up the card and used fabric, covered up a card, and I'm going to do the flip through of this. So that's that. And then here's the spine. I used the beads to put his name on it, and I went with the blue and the silver. I know that my son's probably not going to write in this thing, but my girls thought it was really unique and fun, but I did complete it just so he would have it for a keepsake. So the only thing that I have not done yet, which I just figured out now, is I didn't do the corners, which I will put the corners on at the end. So yeah, so let's just do a flip through of this, and this is how it came out. I tried to keep the cards as much as I could. If there is words or something, I may cover it up. So this is perfectly plain. He can write on whatever he wants. And then this is a card. As I can tell, some of the words I did keep in there, but here where there was a insert a credit card type thing here, I covered it up with paper. So again, everything is blank, so he can journal and write his own words in there. And also the back, I covered up the back and just used scraps of paper that I had in my stash to cover up that. So again, I kept some of the words, and here I added half of his envelope, and I stuck an envelope. Some of them I put little pockets. Oh, there is something in here. So here we go. I made this. I cut up this from a card, and I put washi on the side to pull it out, and on the back it's plain, and you can journal whatever you want. I think there's only one. Oh, there's more goodies in here. So here we go. There's another one. This is cut out from a card. Again, I put the little washi tape as the tab. On the back, he can journal whatever he wants. Again, that is same thing, blank. And yeah, so these are shoved inside the envelope here. I also made it here where it has a pull out and it says happy day. This is washi tape, and I just did an index card, and he can journal about something that was happy that day. Yeah, as I said, I doubt my son's gonna journal, but we'll see. You never know. Maybe his wife or his girlfriend or something will write in here. Who knows? Anyway, here's congratulations on his bar mitzvah and a blank page. It's a bar mitzvah, and again blank. For your bar mitzvah, blank. So lots of journaling in here. Yeah, I covered up the card that it said insert your credit card or something. I covered that up. And yeah, so in the back over here, I covered up the UPC code here. This is also opens up. Let's see, I think it opened. Yep, this so totally blank. Lots of stuff, lots of journaling here. Back, I covered that up. And this is another envelope that I stuck in here. I had an extra card, You're the Man, and I used that to put on the front. I didn't put any goodies in this one, but this card was the same as this one, and I decided instead of putting the same card in, I just cut the inside and put it on the envelope there. This is a card that he got. All these are from the bar mitzvah that he got. See, they're plain. I could journal on that, or he can journal on that. Today is your bar mitzvah. Definitely plain. Here's the card that I was telling you, and I cut up. I had 2 of them, so I cut up these little things and made them little inserts in that envelope that you saw before. And yeah, and then I covered this one up. It says to you, like it a lot. He could put things that he likes a lot there. And then on the back it says I really, 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 really like this, and he could put something on here. Here is words from his grandmother that I cut up from his other card. The card was too big to put in here, so I cut it down. It says seriously you rock was from her card, and this is actually words from Grandma Lorraine and Grandpa Jerry there. So I stuck that and glued it on there. And then on the back, I just made this into a pocket, I believe. It looks like it's a tuck thing, so if he wanted to, I could take something and tuck it in. So I'll just leave that in there for now. This way he knows that it's a tuck in. And then I covered up this with washi. Again, the back, I just covered it. I don't think this is just covered. And then bar mitzvah. And here is an envelope. This is from his grandmother. It says very proud of you. And then there's a tuck spot here. And again, I put a washi tape here, and it's actually an index card so that he could journal on or whatever. So I just stuck it in there. So that's that. And the cards, again, I covered it with washi. I covered it with paper. This is washi. This is from his other grandmother that wrote, so I stuck that, left it in there. And then on the back, I covered it. This is washi. This was amazing. Hello there, washi. This is just paper that I cut up and covered. Now this is his girlfriend. Now, not at age 13, but he's dating this girl now, and I found the card that she gave him at age 13. So it says proud, successful, blessed, wonderful, happy, excited. And the back is the card that he got from her when she was 13 years old. And then on the back, I wrote true story, love you, and he could put a picture of her in here or whatever now, or she can write in here. Maybe we could do that, and when I show this to her, she might be amazed. You kept that from 13 years when they were 13. So yeah, so here's the bar mitzvah, and I kept this is from his aunt, and it opens up. It's blank, as you can see. And yeah, got my hair in there. So here's another card. A friend like you is a blessing. Blank. And this is a little card that he got, and I just glued it in, and so you could see the handwriting of the script. So that was from one of grandma's friends, and it says Mazel Tov, happy day. And I use this washi again. Want it, need it, fabulous. Just put that on there. And then here's another envelope, and I used nothing in there, but I used washi tape to cover it. And I really like this one. It's cute little people. And blank. Lots of blankness. So I just like covered up with paper here and washi tape. This opens up. Blank. So lots of places to journal. Here's an envelope that I cut in half and used it as a little tuck thing. And there's a little tucky thing here. This is just leftover paper that I got. And then on the back he can journal or whatever on there. So that's a little tuck spot there. And keep going. And then this is just covered up. And again, here is a tuck spot. So whenever I made an envelope, I put this little, I cut it out with a punch, so you know that it is an envelope and you could store things inside. There's nothing in there right now. It all starts here. That's another washi tape. And this is bar mitzvah. As you can see, there's so many spots to journal here. Lots of blank things. This I covered up. I used Love You, Love You, Love You, Love You, because this is a book journal from his mom made him. And I figured might as well put it in here, and I like the colors. So, yeah, lots of blank spots to journal. My favorite was, and then this is the same card that my girls got, but I cut it down so it would fit in here. And yeah, we're almost finished here. So, yeah. Oh, and then I found this at grandson, and I cut it down to son. And I thought that was cool, that put in here. Yeah, so I fit it in there. And then this is a blank page. This is the inside of a card that I cut out. And this is the back where Gigi gave the card, the back of the card over here. This is the front of the card, and this is the back of the card. And that's it. So, yeah, I can't wait to see his reaction when he sees that he got his card from his girlfriend, which is pretty cool. Anyway, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed all these flip throughs, and I'm thinking that they just got graduation cards, and I might be doing a graduation journal like this, and I might even do my wedding. I found a whole bunch of cards from my wedding. I might be able to reuse them instead of throwing them out. So yeah, this will be really cool. So thank you for watching, and I will see you in another video. Bye.